Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm Terraphon with the Quantum Cafe, and this is How to Star Citizen. All right, aspiring Star Citizens, welcome to or welcome back to How to Star Citizen. In this, the second video, we're going to be talking about selecting your primary residence. Now, this is actually a very important choice that you're going to have to make, because where you choose to spawn your character will determine quite a few things. For example, whether or not you're going to be able to spawn vehicles at your home location. Some of the locations, Orison, Area 18, for example, do not have vehicle spawners, so you won't be able to spawn ground vehicles there. You'll only be able to spawn spaceships. So that's something to keep in mind as you're making this choice. Some other bits of information about the 4 current starting areas, all of which are in the Stanton system for now. Pyro's coming up in 4.0, so that's going to be changing. Looking at Orison, it's in the planet Crusader. I say in, not on, because it's actually floating inside the gas giant, which is Crusader. The city itself is, it looks nice. There's a lot of stuff there as far as things you can buy. We've got Crusader Industry Showroom, Cousin Crow's, Providence Surplus, a trade development division, FTL for doing box missions, Whammers, Voyager, etc. The biggest problem is that it's pretty far down in the gas giant, so getting there and then getting back to space takes some time. You're not able to use the quantum drive, which is what gets you from point A to point B very, very quickly, until you exit the atmosphere of whatever planet you're on. And in the case of Orison, that atmosphere extends 150,000 kilometers or 150,000 meters. So you can't use your quantum drive until you get out of there. Next up is Lauraville, which is on the planet Hurston. Hurston is basically a stripped industrial planet. Basically, the Hurston family took and turned it into just a great big, huge factory, sort of. It's polluted, and you can't go outside without respiratory protection. If you want to go there, we've got McIntyre and Victor's Bar, aka M&V, Tammany and Sons, Reclamation and Disposal, New Deal Shipyards, Hurston Dynamics, where you can get ship weapons, a TDD where you do your trading, of course. I don't believe there's a regular clothing store at Lauraville. Not that it matters, because you can get clothing in other places, but you can get just about everything else there. Now, I choose to spawn there at Area 18. Area 18 is on the planet ArcCorp. Very much like Lauraville, it's been turned into a great big manufacturing planet, and you've got pretty much everything but mining gear there. So you can get clothing, weapons, armor, ships. You've got Astra, Armada, Kasab Outlet, Center Mass, Cubby Blast, Dumpers Depot, etc. New Babbage here. That's kind of the fancy schmancy hoity-toity upscale city, which is on the planet Microtech. Microtech's basically a big snowball. There at New Babbage, you have everything except for armor. So there's a Center Mass, Shubin Interstellar for mining stuff, Omega Pro for ship equipment, FTL for box missions. You've got a TDD for doing trade. And then, of course, you've got bars and food and things like that. But you can't get armor there. Now, be aware that the stuff you can't get at the planet is not necessarily a big deal, because there's other places you can buy that stuff. So it's really just a personal choice. The biggest key factor being, can you spawn vehicles there or not? Now I'm going to go ahead and choose Area 18. Shows our little backdrop there. And as it says, Area 18 is one of the main commercial ports for interplanetary traffic in the surrounding region of ArcCorp. Travelers can find a variety of goods from trusted names as well as local providers if they're not overwhelmed by the sights and sounds of this landing zone. We'll hit Orison real quick. Orison, located high above the clouds, Orison's built in a military-constructed latticework of inhabitable floating platforms which Crusader Industries uses to manufacture their large-scale ships. The shipyards themselves are famously beautiful and have made Orison a prime tourist destination in the Stanton system. That's the little space whale right there. Lauraville, the capital of Hurston and the corporate headquarters for the eponymous weapons manufacturer. Lauraville is a company town with a population predominantly comprised of Hurston Dynamics employees and the security forces that supervise their labors. By supervised, they kind of mean big brother, work, or go to jail. And it's gross. New Babbage. Built to keep the world's freezing temperatures at bay, New Babbage is a luxurious city with top-class amenities and domed open spaces designed to inspire the creativity and productivity of the cutting-edge companies and tech firms drawn here by Microtech's innovative spirit. So that's Microtech. Again, we're going to go ahead and choose Area 18. Once you've chosen your primary residence, just go ahead and click on that Set as Primary Residence button. It'll say, are you sure? Go ahead and confirm it. And we're going to start loading into the game. So next up, we're going to talk about what to do once you're in the game. Make sure you come back in and check that out. See you then. Bye now. If you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified every time new content comes out. Also, make sure you check out Hyndrosa on Twitch TV at twitch.tv/Hyndrosa. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you in the next video. Toodles!